Today, I want us to look at how do you grow blueberries. Blueberries can be consumed as a fruit. There are really some nice fruits that we all enjoy eating, and they all can also be used to process the juice that we buy maybe from the supermarkets, among many other places that we can get that juice from. You can also choose to blend the fruit juice using blueberries in your home. So welcome to this channel as we look at the requirements for growing blueberries and what are the steps to be followed when you will be growing your blueberries. To begin with is the choice of location and soil preparation. Looking at the soil preparation, this is what you need to know. Blueberries thrive in acidic soil. Ideally, the soil pH should be between 4 to 5.5. That is the pH level. The pH level should be between 4 to 5.5. So make sure that you have tested your soil pH and let you know what is your soil pH so that you can know what are the necessary measures that you can take either to improve or reduce the level of acidity in your soil. And if your soil is not acidic enough, amend it with sulfur. Sulfur helps to boost your soil pH so that it can get to 4 or 5.5 before you plant. Ensure that your the range of the soil pH is of 4 to 5.5 before you can decide to start even planting the blueberries. When it comes to location, please note that blueberries need full sun, and the location that you will choose to plant your blueberries should receive sunlight for at least 6 hours per day. Each and every day, the place that you choose to plant your blueberries, you should ensure that the place receives a minimum of 6 hours of sunlight daily. The next part is the planting process. And what do you require to observe when you will be planting your blueberries? First, you need to know you should plant in early spring or fall. When it is the early spring, that is the best period for you to plant your blueberries, or when it is also during that the fall. It can either be early spring or early fall. Dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball and just as deep. Blueberry root ball is what will help you to know what is the depth and what is the when and how wide should your hole be when you will be digging the holes to plant your blueberries. The size of your root ball will give you the depth that you require to plant your blueberries, because you should plant twice that size of the root ball. After you dig the holes, mix your organic matter with your soil. It will help your soil to improve the level of drainage, and it will also increase your soil fertility. To the watering part, this is what you need to know. Keep the soil consistently moist, like a wrung out sponge. Water regularly, especially during a dry spell. Please ensure when you're not receiving the rains or during the dry spells, ensure that you water so that they can grow effectively. To the mulching process, it is mulch around the base of the plant with pine needles, wood chips, or a shredded bark to help retain moisture, suppress weeds, and further acidify the soil. So when you will be mulching will help you as a farmer because it will reduce the level of weeds in your farm, and it will also help you retain the water level. Okay, so it will conserve some water for you and you will not require to do a lot of watering. So if you're facing challenges with the water, you can consider doing mulching because it will help you conserve some water. To the fertilizing, this is what you need to know. Use an acidic slow release fertilizer formulated for acid loving plants. This is a plant that you will fertilize using acid slow release fertilizers. The slow release fertilizers means it will release these nutrients to your blackberries in a slower motion, and each and every time these blueberries will require this fertilizer, the fertilizer will be readily available for your blueberries. To the next part is pruning. Prune blueberry bushes annually to maintain their shape and improve their fruit production. Once you prune your blueberry at the end of the year, it means your blueberries will get a good chance, or they will improve their fruit production and they will also maintain their shape. Okay, what do you prune? This is what you need to know, or this is what you prune. You remove the dead, diseased, or the crossing branches. That will help you know which which branch you need to remove, either if it is dead or if it has a disease or if it is a crossing branch. Those are the type of branches that you will be pruning. And we have said once you prune, you increase the level of fruit production as well as you maintain the shape of the blueberries. To the pollination, this is what you need to know. While some varieties are self-fertile, planting two or more varieties will generally increase the yield and berry size. Please ensure that you plant two or more varieties in order to increase the yield and the size of the blueberries that will be produced. Also, you can know some varieties are self-fertile. To the pest and diseases control, monitor for pests and diseases and take appropriate measure as needed. Ensure that you take the corrective measure before it is too late and or before you get that great loss that you cannot retrace back as a farmer. Please always be a close farmer to your crops or to your blueberries after you have planted them, so that in case they are affected by the pest or the diseases, you will notice at the early stages and you will take the necessary corrective measures. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, hit that notification bell so that each and every time I'll be uploading, you will be notified. Till we meet in the next one, bye bye.